Hello, my soul family. How are you all? Hope you're doing great, happy, and healthy. So today I'm going to talk about the snake races. Okay, so there are so many movies about snakes. There are so many serials about snakes, especially in South India, and so many people worship the snake gods and goddesses. And okay, there are so many. There's so much knowledge about snakes already. But then we have in the snake races also there are two different there are two different kinds of there are two different types of snakes. Okay, so the first one is the good snakes, the good one, the goody ones, the god and goddess ones, and they are like the divine snakes. And the other side is they are some kind of a devilish snakes, and they're harmful snakes, and they always try to steal something. They always try to suck the life force energy of the people who are meditating, or the people who are divine masculines and divine feminines, and they always try to create obstacles, and they always try to become a burden. Okay, so there are different kinds of snakes. So there are good snakes also, there are bad snakes also. And I'm not going to dwell about bat snakes a lot, because I have already told, right, the specific qualities of bat snakes are like, they always, if you see them in your visions or meditations or dreams, how to identify these snakes. Okay, if you're seeing some kind of a vision or dream of a snake, then how you will identify if it's a good snake or a bad snake, that I'll tell you that. Okay, if it's a bad snake, then it will be always in a it doesn't, you don't feel good with their presence. You don't feel good by seeing them in your visions or dreams. Okay, you will feel scared, you will feel anxious, you will feel some kind of panic attacks happens, and you will not feel safe. Okay, you will feel you are accustomed to some kind of danger, and you feel you are not feeling safe, you are feeling unprotected, and kind of all these things. And they look very ugly and nasty, and they don't look good. Okay, they look ugly, and they try to suck your life force energy. For example, when I'll give my own personal example. Okay, one day I was meditating, and then I saw from my third eye there's some kind of energy was going out, and there is a snake in front of me, and it was looking very ugly, black and dark color, and it was trying to suck the energy out from my third eye. Okay, and then I got so before, during my dark night of soul, so during my dark night of soul, I used to be very scared of snakes, and I used to see a lot of snake dreams and all those things. And then I used to feel very scared, very scared, and I didn't know how to control these, and I didn't know how to get over all these things. And I used to feel very scared, and I was also kind of hallucinating, and wherever I used to go, and it was not like hallucination, but then out of that fear, okay, because it was always in my dreams and visions, then I used to feel a little bit scary, scared, and I used to feel anxious even in the day, during the daytimes also. And if there is a ceiling, and when I was trying to sleep, and then I used to feel that from this ceiling, what if the snake comes, and if it bites me and all those things. It was kind of a nightmare for me during that period. But okay, but then my knowledge kind of got upgraded and updated, and now I'm not that scared of snakes. Okay, and yeah, my experience which I was sharing. So that snake was looking very ugly, and it was trying to suck the life force energy from my third eye, and it was kind of drinking it. And I was now I got to got a little angry, and it already I had so many nightmares about snakes during my dark night of soul, and I didn't want this to happen. So in my meditation only, I was like, hey, stop it now, you go from here, like that. I was in my power. I came into my power in my meditational state only. I came into my power. I was in very much high vibrational, and from my divine feminine energy, I commanded with my total power. I told it to go. Okay, I told it, stop it now and go from here, like that. I told him it, and it went away. Okay, it went away, and that thing that it was sucking the energy, and it got stopped, and it went away. It vanished from my vision and my experience, my meditative state and experience. Okay, so you can also do, if like this, if snakes are back of you and it is carrying you. Okay, all these kind of devilish snakes I've told about, these people. Okay, okay, so now comes about the good snakes, the god and goddesses kind of snakes. And so in Hinduism, you will see there are so many snake gods and goddesses. I'll name few. Okay, I'm not going into the detail of those, how they became the snakes, and all those things. I'm just giving the general idea of snakes. Okay, how you can differentiate, and how you can identify, and how you can recognize snakes, that you should not have any kind of misconception or misunderstanding about snakes. That's why I'm doing this video. Okay, Okay, so in snake races also there are there are good snakes and there are bad snakes. Okay, I have already told about the bad snakes, and now it's a time for good snakes. Okay, so I'll give you some examples of the gods who are called as snakes. Okay, so first is Shiva, and Shiva is called as Nageshwaraya. Okay, Nageshwaraya is the snake god. Okay, the Shiva also has a snake forms, and Mother Kundalini and Parvati also has a snake. Kundalini is everybody gives the example of Kundalini as a snake. Okay, and the coiled snake who have three coils and serpent, and it moves up and it gets awakened. Okay, so all these things, and Parvati has so many snake forms, and we also have Manasa Devi, who is also again a snake, and Kartikeya also has a snake story. He is a god of all the crawling creatures. Okay, all the crawling creatures. Snake is also a crawling creature. That's how he became the god of crawling creatures. And then in Valmiki Ramayana, I recently read a blog post of Valmiki Ramayana. There Valmiki mentions goddess Sita has a snake queen. Okay, so he writes something like, he just gives the example of goddess Sita, that like she's just like a snake queen kind of thing. Okay, he examples Sita has a snake queen. Okay, so that's how Sita also has a got exampled as a snake. And please ignore the disturbance. Okay, and then in Bhagavad Gita also, and Vishnu and Narayan mentions that in snakes I'm a Seshnag. I'm manifest as Seshnag. Okay, and then there's a controversy. I'm still figuring out if the Seshnag is Lakshman or Narayan or Vishnu. I'm still kind of decoding it, and I'll tell you later about it if I get it. Okay, but then Seshnag is also a good kind of snake. Okay, and then okay, let me tell you a small story of a Seshnag. And Seshnag is born to the Kashyap Muni and Kadru. Okay, Kadru is a wife of Kashyap Muni, and Seshnag is a son of the eldest son of the Kadru and Kashyap Muni. Okay, and you have to remember something, that if in a family, okay, the eldest one, whatever the races the mother goddess Adiparashakti creates, the first ones are always the guardians, or kind of guardians, the one who are in the higher dimensions, the first creations of the god or the goddess of Adiparashakti. They are kind of always they always follow the law of one, and they are always kind of a good people and a divine beings. Okay, and later when they get into lower dimensions, then the division starts happening. Then the bad guys come in. Okay, then the distortions take place. So what I am trying to tell is, the first creations of the god they always follow law of one. Okay, the snakes which are in higher dimensions, they follow law of one, and they are the good one. They are the good guys. Okay, they are the good snakes, and the snakes which are in the lower dimensions, they are the bad snakes. And then most of the Hindus, if you are a Hindu, and most of the people in the Indian culture, if they heard about of Nagaloka, okay, of the term called Nagaloka, and in the higher realms there is kind of a Nagaloka, a snake world, and this Nagaloka is in the higher dimensions. Okay, the higher dimensional Nagaloka, a snake world, is always is filled with the good snakes. Okay, the different manifestations of the different gods, the different snake gods live there. These are the good ones, and they are the Nagaloka. They live in the Nagaloka, and the bad guys, which I was talking about before, they live in the Patal Loka, and they live in the lower dimensions. But then something happened in the history, and they mixed everything, and they told that snakes always live in the Patal Loka and all those things. Okay, but then there is a differentiation. Even if it's a Patal Loka, there is a differentiation, that the bad ones are in the lower dimensions. Their vibrational level is low, and the good ones vibrational level is the higher ones. Okay, their vibrational level is high, and they behave like a dignified, high vibrational divine beings. Okay, divine snakes, and the color also, and from my experience, if I want to talk, the color of the divine snakes is kind of a gold color. Okay, the golden snakes are the ones which are divine. Okay, and for now I know this much. The golden color is surely of the divine snake, and then I have to there is a blue snake and all those things, and I'm still decoding about all these things, and I'll tell about that later. But then they are high vibrational snakes, and they are low vibrational snakes. The high vibrational snakes are the divine snakes, and the low vibrational snakes are the not so divine snakes. Okay, I'll not call them devilish or something, but not so divine. Okay, so this was about snakes, and even Hanuman have a snake incarnation. I recently, I saw one video where Hanuman goes, Ram or Sita gives Hanuman a ring, okay? So because he have done so much for them, and then they gives him a ring, okay? And then the ring falls down and it goes into the Pataloka, and Hanuman comes to the Pataloka for searching for that ring, okay? And then he becomes a snake, and then he enters the Pataloka. So what I'm trying to explain here is, when you go into a certain realm, okay, your body adapts to that environment which you are going into, the realm which you are going into. So for example, if you are in earth, okay, you have to come to earth as a human, okay? You can't come as an etheric being and all those things, because nobody can see you, because you have to follow the rules of that dimension and that realm, okay? So if you're entering into some dimension or some realm, your body should adapt to that dimension or that realm. Only then you can you will be able to enter that realm, or the people in that realm can see you, or that you can experience the people can experience you, the people from that realm can experience you, and you can also experience those people from that realm, okay? So you have to adapt. Your body adapts to, scientifically speaking, your body adapts to certain environmental conditions, okay, certain dimensions, certain realms, okay? Your body is not the same when you go into higher dimensions. Your body changes, right? So that same like that, if you're going into the lower dimension, then again your body changes, okay? So your body adapts to what kind of environment you are in, what kind of realm you are at, what kind of dimension you are at. So that is how, if you enter into Nagaloka, then you will see a different kind of snake. So they are different snakes, and their body gets adapted in different stories and different histories. You can see that certain gods are becoming snakes. Why they are becoming snakes? Maybe because of this thing, because they are entering into a certain realm, and that realm requires certain adaptations of your body, okay? That is why maybe they have done this thing, okay? So but the final point is, snakes races have are different types, and you have divine snakes also, and you have these lower dimensional snakes also, low vibrational snakes also. You have to be in a position to differentiate them. You have to see how you're feeling about them, okay? Initially you will feel very scared of them, because in my initial stages, even during my dark night of soul, I used to feel very scared, and you will feel very scared of everything. Even if God comes in front of you, even if you get a vision of a God, then also you'll be scared, because you are, for the first time in your life, you are open to that realm, okay? So you feel it's not scariness, but it's like a awestruck kind of thing. Oh, what is this? What am I seeing? The first time you're experiencing something, some kind of energies, okay? So that's why you will feel kind of awestruck, right? So that's how it is. And when when you see, if even in your journey, like just like me, if you're seeing so many snakes and all these things, if you're having the different kind of experiences with the snakes, be it a good experience or the bad experience, so that's what I want to do. That's why I'm doing this video, so that it can help you, and the knowledge which I'm providing, the experiences which I'm providing, should help you in some or the other way. That's why I'm doing this video, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you got some different information from this, or you learned something different from this video. Thank you so much for listening.